Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Parvin, Senkubuge K. And yes, as I told you, this is a platform, a safe space where we get to communicate, talk with one another, gist with Parv. And today I have Musawo Julie. Welcome. I've already told you, people, this is going to be so hard. Because Julie, like, you're the love of my life.
You can't say that on camera.
I can.
I will blush and it should. Oh my God.
Well, where can I begin from? Me and Julie have been doing this thing called life for a very, very long time. A very, very long time. We've been so close. My mom used to come to school. Julie, Musawo Julie. And so now she's like, Doctor, are you crying?
You can't
no,
start with mommy.
If you cry, what am I supposed to do?
I know. You can't. Okay.
I know.
Thank you. Parvin, you can't start with mommy, eh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I know.
It was supposed not to be emotional.
It's not supposed to be emotional. So anyway, now we are serious.
Yeah.
So I've known Julie for the longest time ever. We met in Maryhill.
Yeah.
And we clicked just like that. And then she used to take care of, my God. Say yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Fred. Julie, okay. How are you?
I'm fine, love. How
Introduce yourself, because I failed.
I am her big sister. She's my best friend for life.
For life.
And I don't know. I did meet Parvin. I don't think I met you. You met me.
Sure.
Because I was like in Maryhill, and as you know, Maryhill is in the bar, and it has most of the people from Maryhill are either from West.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, or a few from North who are very bright. So it so happened I was like only popular from Central, and I used to love speaking Luganda.
All the time. You were so big-headed. Punishment is a vernacular speaking is on Julie Azikola.
I loved singing Luganda. Then I got so that the senior ones were coming, and I knew now as I was praying I don't get lonely again. Maybe I get someone like from Central,
like a friend
like, who would understand me. Mainly, I wanted someone who I would be stupid with. And then I went to the reception to check out the senior ones, and then I saw this girl. First, when I first was like, who is smiling like me?
I know, we have the same smiles. My husband says that a lot as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was the I don't know, the takeoff.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear what you said. I didn't want to know where you come from. I didn't want to know anything. Like I phoned a twin, but that's just when you're smiling. What made it worse is like you came to me and you're like, hello, my name is Senkubuge Parvin. I was like, you're Muganda? Like, yes.
And you're like, this is it. This is a kickoff.
And that was it. And to make everything worse, you were the sweetest thing I've ever met in my life.
I am though. I know.
She was too sweet. I was like, this is what I wanted anyway. So from that day, I know I've always treasured our friendship, by the way, if you don't know. And I would take a flight for you. I would take a boat.
What do you mean you would? Excuse me. Julie has loved me in ways I cannot explain. So we're in Maryhill together. Then we had a bit of break.
Yeah.
I went to Budo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you went on to pursue. You started.
Working
and everything.
You went to uni.
But then, it so happens she comes back to Uganda. Because you had gotten your degree, you had gone to the UK. So she comes back to Uganda, and I find out that she's working at a certain hospital as a dentist.
Lifelink, yeah.
Lifelink, yes. Yeah. I come hurrying. I'm like, oh my God, Julie, we start talking. You are the first person who met my husband as my boyfriend.
Oh, is he?
We've done so many first things together.
Like two little things. Like I loved every bit about you. I mean, I was screaming.
Exactly. And then I come and we're whispering in the corridors, and I'm like, yeah, I think he's the one. Julie's like, I like him. He's tall. Parvin, I like him, and he seems humble. You remember
And
that?
he was so mad at your husband.
And then her speaking about I'll take a plane and a ship and what, she flew back for my wedding. Guys, she flew back for my Kwanzaa. She flew back for my childbirth. If you want a rich friend, Musawo Julie is a friend. But anyway, interrupted.
But you know, Parvin, I love you.
Oh my
From
God,
the
I love
bottom
you.
of
I think
my
we should call
heart,
this gist with Parv love. I love you
so
so much. I
much.
appreciate you.
I know.
I
thank God
appreciate
for
you.
And all my journey somehow, I don't know. I didn't want to talk about mommy first time, but all my journey has been most of the things I look back, things I used to talk with your mommy when you left us. Because Parvin now was stubborn on VDs. Parvin would leave us.
I'm like, I don't want to know. Like, what are these guys talking about? I'd become a cool child.
Whenever you get something you wanted, you're like, Mommy, I'm coming back. Let me first check on my friends. Yeah. So you go say hello to all your friends' moms.
Yeah, my friends' moms that have come on videos. Then later on, I come like, hey, mommy, what you had in a Julie?
But your mom was the best mentor. I was a kid, by the way. But in a way, she looked like, you know, someone being old, but then they're like acting like a best friend to you.
My mom was relatable with, and I keep telling people that, like, she was relatable with, like, she was that person.
And so positive. Eh?
Exactly, about life and everything that life has to offer.
Oh,
and then with all that, you know, when you have a relationship with a friend and then your parent affirms it. My mother loved you.
Is it? Oh, I love that. Oh my God.
Yeah, she did. She did.
I loved her. Oh God, she was the most positive human being I ever met in my life. Because when I met her, I wasn't really coming from a good family, but I joined good, like people from good families.
Yes.
So I was kind of struggling to cope the time I met her. I mean, she kept on telling me over time, like every time I met her, even like from when the gates would open, I would be with you, we're waiting for her.
And then she'll be like, and then you see her and, oh,
she would scream and she would be like, every time she'd whisper in my ear, you're going to be a star.
Oh,
Every time. Even when I forget, she'd be like, Ogenda kubeera w'amaanyi. Your mom. I mean, she'd be like, Nina chenkula wamu echiri special. And the problem was, she would say the opposite of what I'm used to hear.
Yeah.
Because remember, I used to be stubborn.
Yeah. You were stubborn. You were everything but bright.
Yeah.
Remember that. I don't know right here about Baba Nedal. What could be the problem? You were so stubborn. You were everywhere. You were in
Drama.
all the drama things, and you were winning them. And still, even in school, you like maybe a class and go wangula still.
Nengira is stubborn. You can eventually okumpanika kugudi to do that thing of parading.
Yes. Oh my God. No, I'm sad. Najun is there unbothered. I'm like, Pana, am I lala? No.
Oh God, Parv. Anyway, good story. Trust me, memories I have about you.
We can do this for a lifetime. We can do this
about
for a
your
lifetime.
mommy.
Yeah.
I am who I am. Your mom's words.
Oh,
Trust
God bless
me.
her. May her soul rest in
May
peace.
her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
And the only thing she used to tell me, sagala we gombe, sagala we gombe in your life. So I'll be like, but for pocket money, because my mom was not that rich, so I used to get like 10,000. And the first time she told me sagala we gombe, I was like, do you know how much money I get for pocket money? Then when she was getting out, do you know what your mom gave me, Parvin?
What did she do?
I never held 50,000 in my hands. Your mom. She's like, sagala we gombe. Maybe she told me, maybe she had halfway of your graph.
Yes, we used to do everything together.
I had never got that. So then she'd be like, go to fire, only family, only mwana wange. So that
I
money,
got a sister in you.
Oh, you did. And that money, it motivated me. I never even used it. I used to keep it. I'll be like, if someone out of the blue looks at me and thinks I'm worth more than this,
exactly.
then I think I can work harder and keep adding on my money. So when I didn't raise that money to buy, was it Ngano? That was my first business, by the way. Because I used to struggle coming back with pocket money. So we would buy like things like cookies and pancakes. I would sell them at my mom's workplace.
Yeah.
And then I would
You get
more
pocket money, yes.
Yeah.
So you are enterprising from a tender age. I know that. I'm just asking for you people. Money. But anyway, Julie.
Yeah.
There's so much we can talk about.
Yeah.
There's so much we have to talk about.
Yeah.
But people wondering.
Yeah.
Musawo Julie.
Yeah.
Watching this Musawo Julie.
Yeah.
I need you to motivate because yes, you've briefly talked about it there and here and there. Or can you say? So people are getting an idea.
Yeah.
Tell people about you.
Yeah.
Your life, who you are, studies. Just introduce to them so that when tukiro bagamba ebinene byokoze mu ggwanga bagamba tuli n'omuntu waffe. Yes.
Anyways, maze nasoma senior 4 Nemala, Mary Hill. So there, my mom didn't have enough money well. So I kind of struggled for the first that year, and then I got a chance. I had already been I got a place in Chibuli, but I couldn't join that time. We didn't have money, so I missed out. And then I applied I went to really. So really they took me in immediately, maybe because of my results, because I performed
you
so
are
well.
really sharp, yeah.
So they took me in, and then I didn't like it. First it was a boys' school and girl mixed, and I was used to single. It was so loud.
You're saying, but like these boys, what do they want?
Yeah, and I was this shy. With Kabbalah, I was loud, but then shy, personally. So it was a bit hard, and I was like, I need a school that is a bit calm. Because the wind was really loud, the kids were everywhere. I guess it used
with all due respect.
I'm sorry, they were nice, but I didn't understand them.
Because you're coming from a single-sex school.
Yeah, and a village school, because I was coming from Mary Hill, it's not in town. Okay. Not village, but up country. Yeah. Because that's where most of the nice girls go. So.
Yeah, most of us go there.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I think because it's pretty much Chivira.
I know. Yeah. So after that, I got a chance. I used to change, and I went to Nali and Mgongo. So in my time in Nali and Mgongo wasn't really easy and wasn't good because my mom still was struggling. So I was ever out of school.
So do you want to talk about the struggle, or it's a bit personal?
Oh, it is. I can talk about it because I know it can make
because when you tell, it's going to help someone to realize that it's okay.
Yeah.
The better what you said, I would say that.
It's true. Yeah, because personally, Parvin knows. Mommy akolera mu wino. Mommy akolera mu wino. So something we struggle a lot, really. Yes. Even like because we were 9 children. Yeah. And we were like the babies of her. So if I was like I was in senior 6, my little sister was in senior 5, the other was in senior 4. So the money was. So I then she has to feed, and God bless her, she has done well. She has tried really.
She has.
She has.
She has.
And that's how I felt to get my senior 6 results for UNEB. So we do UNEB, and of course I hadn't paid for 2 terms. So I didn't get my paper. So they're like, no, we can't give it to you but I performed so well though. So I now had to repeat in another school that would be lenient so I can do my exams. But I didn't feel like repeating, so I just went home.
Hold up.
Yeah.
So you did your A-level, no TULA.
Yeah.
But because you hadn't paid school fees for just 2 terms,
2 terms,
they refused to give you your transcript.
They didn't give me my transcript. I didn't get it.
So
I don't even have it.
Later on, off camera.
I had a good time there.
Yeah.
Don't mind papers.
No, but then the schools do that, and it's quite unfair because now you had to redo.
Yeah, and you go back, like it pushes you back. Because you reach a time, my whole family knew I was bright and I could go and do.
Uganda should know because I knew this. Yeah.
Yeah. So my mom pushed for it, and she said, "Okay, just show us the results because then they can help us understand where we want to take Julie.
What she can do.
What she can do, because if she repeats senior 5 when she used to be the best in senior 4, that would really mean bad. Yeah. So I just had, when they told me to go to senior 5, they got me a place in Katikamu, but I refused to go. So as Julie, I packed up as my suitcase that they had put all my clothes to go to school. I packed and went to my other friend's place, Sophie. Yes. So they know where coming in. So.
I can imagine the frustration your mom,
went through. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't want to tell her that I can't go back to senior 5. No.
They never understand that.
They can never.
Parents never listen to their children.
Yeah, and they say you can manage.
Yes, no more talk with I
tell you the world should open up.
Sure.
Because no, not personal.
You listen to your child what they have to say, and then you correct them based on your experience. That is if you have any.
I know. For us, we did it even, but you know that now since my mom was not very educated, so people who are now contributing to my education were neighbors, friends, because you need that me even to understand things of modernity. It was either Parvin's mom or my friend Shirley's mom or TV. Or TV, you know, that there used to be a show called Reverend that for Angela.
Yes.
That raised me. You know, I was like that Reverend's daughter because most of the time
Angela
I would listen.
Simmons.
The advice, the way I know even if you're poor, you can do anything.
You can do anything.
I got it from that show. So I was like, no, this is not my journey.
It can't be it.
I can't repeat.
I can't keep doing this. I can't take 2 steps in front, then take 1,000 back.
Because even studying itself is really hard. So I packed my things and left and went to my friend's house.
Sophie
walibeera Kamocha, Kamocha. So nga babeera mu katale Kamocha.
Sophie, I don't know. Sophie, was she your age mate? Did you move into Sophie's parents' home, or she had her musigo?
No, she was in her mom's home. And you know
that's
what?
Okay then.
Yeah, when I moved into her mom's home, it's because whenever I used to visit, I realized her mom was free.
Yeah, she
her
let
mom
you
was,
do anything.
Exactly. Oyagalachi. And she was the first person to tell me about condoms. Yes.
How old were we?
We were like senior 6, imagine.
That's
she
old enough.
brought them out, explained to me, she told me about sex. Every day she would make fun about it. Whereas in my home, we were Catholic, very staunch.
Yeah.
That's a topic you never used to hear.
I think my mom told me at campus, like second year, I boyfriend, and that was it.
And I say,
no, but while raising me, she used to openly tell me about the truths of life. But she wouldn't tell me the ugliness, like the reality of it. But I knew that the one when I'm said mu tax park ngatutambula nangamba nampita galo like like you man why are you talking to me? I'm not supposed to talk to men. Nangamba mane ngamati obukuwa wobuchi ogenda kusula do your shoelaces. Yeah, I was embarrassed. I thought he wanted me. He did. Tutuse what's Sophie?
You can get Sophie. You remember where you always understand that part that
she's okay, free. She's cool.
Yeah. So when I came, of course, like any other teenager, I started whining about I hating with my parents.
I hate school. Mommy's making me repeat.
I'm like, you understand? And she's like, okay. I understand those guys are very bad. We talked about how bad parents are. She contributed. So as everyone slept, she woke me up and she said, I know parents are bad. I know everything is bad. Now you know who are the jolaga.
True.
Kugenda kusomero. Kera kumacha oje tutunde nyanya mukatale oba oje kutule kuduka otunde ebige bitundibwawo.
Something.
You have to do something with your life. Because you can't come in here and you have to contribute.
And then you're going to lounge. Since you've decided to be a mature person, then earn the money, please.
Earn the money. Go work. Go do. If you're studying, I'll take care of you. If you don't find a school, then I'll give you a good job, either in the market or in the shop.
Yes.
And then she told me, I knew when I was like saying, no, I can't do that. And she's like, Julie, work so hard in your life so that people talk to you by your name, not to say, Oya Tunda Mwanyi, Oya Tambuza Echi, Oya. So try to work so hard. If you feel these people are stopping you, no, they are not. So since I was in Kamocha, I was around Kamocha long, I go to visit Mulago Hospital.
A lot,
yeah. So since I love to work, so I went there one time and I was asking about medical courses. So I was confused, I had nothing, and I wanted really to get into medicine because I don't know, in a way I wanted to do something in medical. I didn't care what it was, but as long as I would be trained to help people's health.
Yeah.
So I didn't care whatever it was. So I get there and I met friends who told me it would be easy to connect me only if I had money. Now remember, I didn't have any money.
I'm
cute, I'm having my nails done.
You were really cute though.
And that's how you'll be feeling at 17, 18. You're like, who can say anything to
Julie,
me?
I feel like cutting you short, everybody. Well, still with Musawo Julie, I hope you're learning a thing or two. Remember to always go to my comments and you leave a question on what you want her to talk about so that she can let you know how she survived and how she thrived. I know there's so much, there's so much. And yeah, just let me know how you've now entered a medical school on diploma level. Yeah.
So I do it. I, of course, as you know, Julie, I'm doing my school, but I'm even Chidula. I know, I like it. Because me, I think, Julie, work without play makes Julie a dull girl.
Julie oyo ngatusawo Julie ngatuse mulagawo. Now, my mom trusted Julie with all her life.
I think you're going to bring this.
I have to.
That's why you're bringing the last speech on my wedding.
Which class was? I'm giving the last speech.
Because the guy might change
the groom-mate go, I swear.
The cake.
So, Narimu class, I don't remember, but all I know is I tell my mom, and I've always needed permission to go out from back then. From back then, I've never been a person without curfew. I've always had curfew. So I tell my mom, I'm like, yeah, Julie, you know, now she's doing medicine, she's in Mulago. Julie, you know what? Kale, mukende, have a good time. Just make sure you are back before what? Before things. I do not know anything. I need to know my routine was home, church, school. Home, church, school. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I didn't know any part in Nankulabi. I didn't know any part in Tinda. Nowhere. I knew Namirembe Cathedral. I knew Mary Hill. I used to pay borders to help me cross the road.
Yeah.
Here I am.
You're stopping the cars like that. And then I was like, you know, traffic.
I know. So here I am, and I've gotten permission.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Julie. Julie is very excited. She's ecstatic. She took care of me. Naye kakati obuzibu tuliwo tugenze mu hostel. Was it
We're going to hostel. All everyone sleep at campus.
Yeah. So we got there, and of course, Julie being Julie, she has made friends already, and then they're taking me around. For the longest time, I wanted to get married to a Musawo, a gynecologist.
Really?
Because I met a certain friend of yours, God bless his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a boy, I don't remember his name, but he told me, omanyi feba gyne, yali alimu profession yaba gynecologist. Nangamba, omanyi feba gyne, tumanyi omuchala chichayitamu. Nangamba, the example he used was like, you menstruate, right? Nangamba, yes. Nangamba, now I know how cramps affect you. I can nurse you, I can look after. What? I'm either becoming a gynecologist or I'm marrying one, because if this man can take away my pain, why not? So anyway, we have conversations, we are eating, we are enjoying. We lose track of time.
Yeah, we did.
Mami, namusanga kukubo. Gosh, she's furious. I even want to cry. Gosh, she's furious. Drag me by my Remember, this is my first time to come out. This is my first time, and I'm coming out because it's Julie. Yeah. And guess what? I'm late. It's past curfew. And do you know why I was late? Over Nabula. I never told you this story.
No, because
I feared to call you. Yes.
Because she asked, I just said, yeah.
Because I left, but then I feared to tell you that I actually do not know my way around town, because you'd think I'm a Munachalo, a Form 4 girl who doesn't know around town, and then Nembula. And then took up past curfew. Yo. Chiboko nezinyoka. No, it's okay. It's okay. She beats me, but I was used to her Chiboko, so.
You know, I even took your blame.
Of course, like a friend. That's what friends are for. You're supposed to have my back. Of course. So anyway, Ori Mulago. Yes.
Diploma. It's a diploma. Through the journey of diploma, I was that girl whereby we are in club, Angela, and I'm like, I'm the dentist. People are like, what are you doing here?
What are you doing? You're dancing? Who's going to check on our teeth?
Exactly. Who is going to study? Yeah.
So how did you study? Having a nightlife, and then you have to do exams. I feel like doctors overread.
They do, but I think they have to get a balance. Because trust me,
otherwise you run mad.
Yeah, you can lose the other part of you. We all have those two sides. You have the serious side and the fun side. My fun side is the kid side, and I like it. Yeah. Then the serious side, that adult side, I only bring it out professionally. No. Or with a friend who has done something. You know, probably when someone is young, maybe young, I'm like, hey, now I bring out my professional bit.
Yeah, you become serious.
I man up.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I try to balance the two, and God was good to me. I got my diploma, and immediately, even even before my diploma in my final year, I got in Lifelink. They were scouting out for someone to take up the place because by then Dr. Dungu was going away. So he's like, I need someone very good, as in like me, who thinks like me, to take up this clinic. Otherwise, I'm going to give it back to the medical center. And then my teacher picked me. He's like, I have one girl I think I can give you.
Who is bright,
but she hasn't done her exams. And she's still like a student. I don't, but she in clinical work, which are practicals, she does a lot of.
She's good. She knows what she's doing. Yeah.
So he calls me up. We get to do the interview. I didn't even get the interview because I found him working, and he said, he just told me, oh, let me come. I'll take this call. I knew my job was to work.
I know everything in your life.
I know.
Dr. Doc. So I had a problem. And there was a woman giving birth.
Yeah.
And I was screaming more than the woman in labor. Dr. Dugunaga, what's happening? What are you taking out? Like, Julie's there telling them, no, there's nothing wrong. She's just like having an extraction. She's like that. She's dramatic. God bless him. He was really nice to me.
He tried to calm you down.
He tried to.
Yeah. He was really
I'm a coward.
Good boss, by the way. He was a good boss. Because he took me in, and the first day I went, I helped him out. He's like, I left
she can
this.
Do this.
Yeah, she can do it. If I just walked out and she finished the filling, I think she can work. He called me asking the patient, how much do we charge? It's like,
well, who's the patient here?
Yeah, I'm asking him when the patient is coming. I'm like, doctor, how much do we charge?
Oh, I'm already done.
I'm done. And the patient asks, hey, you don't work here. I'm like, then the doctor's like, yeah. Then I was fixed. Now you know how Julie. I'm a student. The doctor's like, don't say that.
No, keep quiet. You're going to panic them. Yeah.
Exactly. You get scared. So in a way, I got my first job, and then I started working. I was there for a year. As I was there, I get a chance. I got tired. It wasn't even a chance. As Julie, I felt I wasn't going anywhere. I was getting a salary, which I wasn't comfortable with.
Because you've always been this person who wants more from life.
More, yeah. And if I can get more, then I know I can be able to give a lot more.
Yeah.
So I know, and then by the way, I had a baby. I got a baby. So
talking to Gamambo, by the way, I got a baby.
Like a miracle.
No, please. Let's go back. Look at her. Okay.
What do you think all those nights in clubs I was doing?
Exactly. You got a child that I love so much.
I know.
He's adorable. He's amazing. He's my child's best friend. Never Zamukama that I found you because you've come with so many good things. You free handouts of cash because you started working and telling me so many you gave me pocket money. Anytime I wanted to eat something nice, you're like, there's a new place. Come, I'll take you. God bless you so. But anyway,
Okay, Hadi, I had Jabali. I had Jabali at university, by the way, in my final year. But I had the best support system around me. My friends were crazy about Jay.
We were.
They babied him.
We were everywhere with him. Everywhere, literally.
Centenary Park, people were sitting with Jabali. People loved him, and I was lucky. And my parents were amazing. About him. So it was easy for me to finish school, even get a job. So
because there's so many people who go through that and they feel like it's the end of the world. Parents too. No. Even the parents, like, you scold the child, you make them feel like because of what they have done, they can never get anything from their lives.
No, Parv, you see, our journeys are different. And I think I've known that from a tender age. Maybe that's why I see someone is better than me. Yeah. Because in a way, I know our paths are different. Even if I'm to get what you have right now, I have to pass. There's something you've done. You've worked.
I'm always telling people for some things that you see someone having, they lost something to get that.
Exactly.
In life doesn't give free handouts. True, you lose something to get something.
Exactly. So I think that kind of thinking and seeing things can help someone even change that. Something that would have been come to break them, something that comes to break you, it can end up making someone even better. If you see that someone has made a mistake, this is not the person. it's normal because at some point I'll have to produce.
Oh, yeah.
Even if I'm 22.
The earlier the better, though.
Earlier, it's okay. As long as I know my mindset was already good, and the people giving me advice showed me that it's possible. You can still have a child. If you can balance, you can also go to school.
Yeah.
So it never stopped me. And I was lucky in my head. I thought, oh, I've had a boy. Good. This boy is going to hustle with me.
Yeah,
if I have to run it, just sigala. I knew as in it's a boy. I'll find a way. So anyway, Jabali was there, and I was now in LifeLink, and the money was little because now I have Jabali.
Yeah.
I was comfortable riding in a taxi, but now I have Jabali. I can't just ride a prince in a taxi.
Oh, wow. So you were in your taxi.
No, me, I can't.
I get where you're coming from. I totally get. He's your prince. He's your gift. He's your everything.
Like, yeah, God, thanks for this guy, but now, how do I make him like happy in his little ages? So I needed a car. I needed many things. So I worked at LifeLink. After getting J, I even went back to work very early. I had him with a cesarean, by the way. But I told you with the support I had my friends, you guys come over, bring me like good lunch, good milk when I'm at work. So I went back early with my cesarean. And I think that also motivated me to even work hard. So afterwards, as I think 2 years with LifeLink, I realized I needed something bigger. Really, I need to go somewhere better. So I got, by then there were people coming in from West Africa, telling people that taking them abroad. Most of them were failing.
Hey.
Yeah, so they used to come and find people and be like, Musawo, we register and we used to pay 1 million.
And they are traffickers.
Yes, they used to be
traffickers. Are they those people who, like, did they take your kidney? I'm joking. Don't laugh. Some people have no kidneys. But wow.
I know. I didn't know that.
Oh, they take you to a foreign country and...
Yeah, they'll give you all the details, like, will be like, you're going to go do this, da 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 da. And the thing that was funny, maybe I didn't also question because it was my first time to travel.
No, you were just motivated to work. You're like, let me go do this.
And whenever they give me, I would do. But the thing was, they never gave us like the work descriptions and all that. So they just tell you, give you a visit visa and tell you when you get there, we're going to get you a job placement, and that job will write for you to get a visit, work permit. Visa.
Yes.
Exactly. So I went like that. Now, Nagenda Dubai. Because these guys at first, they were telling us Canada. But with Canada, it was expensive. And I had a child, and I was like, no, let me go for Dubai because it was a bit cheaper. So I got to Dubai. Reaching Dubai, it was one of, I think, the best experience for me in my life because I've never took a flight. This was the first time I'm taking a flight. I'm seeing a new place clean. I'm seeing people with different colors. So
how is an aeroplane? Like, how is it? This is my Julie. Tell us now.
The plane, when the first time when I was going in first, I was like, okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to stand, I'm allowed to sit, you have those thoughts.
You don't know because mutax to you can't even pee. This is a journey of like how many hours? Yeah.
It's long, it was very long. Because when I got into the flight, the first thing they asked me is like, do you want to eat anything? I was like, anything?
Do you mean anything? Are you sure about that?
You want to hear my anything? I'm like, yeah. And then, I like my wine. I was like, I want wine. They're like, hey, okay. They brought for me and they gave me 2.
Dubai Prt.
I know. So that helped because I was scared.
Yeah, it cooled the nerves.
Cooled the nerves. Yeah. Well, got my wine, 2 kids, sat in the window. Now I was seeing a different journey.
You're seeing the clouds, you're looking for your mother's house.
I couldn't see it.
You're looking for your auntie Sophie, Mama Sophie.
Stands out as you're going up.
You cannot not see
I'm telling you, Kamoshi stands out. I don't know, maybe the smoke that comes out.
Yo, I could say so many things that you can see.
No, it stood out. I was like, oh, I think that's Kamocha in my head. I saw Kamocha. I saw some places. But the plane, the thing that impressed me, when I sat, the first thing is like everyone who is on the plane has made an effort to look good.
For you, what were you looking like?
Oh, of course, my mom had prepared me. I had my winter jacket on, even if I was going to Dubai.
You were going to Dubai. Okay, yes.
It's my mom. She thinks everyone abroad there is winter.
There's winter.
So
oh my God, the excitement.
I know.
Did you pack Mpogola?
I did, and I even took Muzigo. Everything. I was so excited that even I took even anointing oil. I remember the priest came to our
Muganja
house.
kutuukayo
Oh, you wait.
kira munyonyi. Pilot wamuyire.
Neighbor nemuyira mami yangamba bonna bwe. Your place make it very holy.
Anointed.
Anointed.
Ne bwaba egudde mu musigala mutudde.
Hey, mommy.
I'm sorry.
He's sure I expected this.
I'm
Once. Oh God, I'm really coming back to your YouTube to disturb you. Yeah, and then another thing that excited me was the ambience. You know that cool breeze.
SC. The air hostesses.
Oh, treating me like I'm their boss. I was like, what? I am the boss of these cute people.
Right.
They were coming to me, Madam, can we help you?
I think at that moment you're like, I've made it.
I had made it.
Yeah.
Even when the plane was going up like this, I told God silently, I was like, God, make me a vessel. Use me. I don't know where this plane is going. If it falls, let it fall in heaven. I just surrendered.
I can imagine.
By the way, I am a freak of, I like control.
Yeah.
I like to control things around me.
I know this, yeah.
But every time I'm going to that plane, that's the time I surrender.
You're like, okay, my life is in the pilot's hands.
I
hope he didn't quarrel with the wife. Or take a lot of wine.
I know. I wish every time I pray, I'm like, God, now I know I should be. Because you don't know what's going to happen. So when we got to Dubai, it was a beautiful place.
Yeah.
The only thing...
First hold up. Tell me about the turbulence. Did you almost collapse or hold your neighbor?
The turbulence...
Aonga, you're taking off, even when you're landing.
With the 2 bottles of wine.
Hey, you can't feel anything.
Sleeping.
You slept?
I slept off. I woke up when they were like, oh, we are landing.
Put on your seatbelt. Okay.
I woke up.
Dubai.
Now Dubai, Parvin. Have you ever seen very nice looking men? Cute men. Cute, like you think like these are guys from the Egypt methodology, that thing of gods.
Those guys like
cute eyes, like blue. I don't know, the beard is like they've just planted it there like this. It comes one, two. I just
good looking in their white outfits. So what are they called?
Or like someone ironed them and took time.
True.
Oh, because I was like, whoa, this is beautiful.
You're like, ngenda kufuna your prince.
I knew my dream had come true. Of course. I knew if I wanted the prince there, I would just kiss and then see if there was a frog, then I would just become a prince. So I was looking around, and I liked the place. I was like, okay, I'm in the right place. But now, I had to meet up with some guy called Sultan to take me where I'm supposed to go and get a job. So getting there, instead of meeting the guy called Sultan, I'm meeting some other guy called Mohammed or something like that. So I became a little bit,
you're thinking, okay, what's going on?
What's going on here? But, to tell you back, there is a friend of mine who had traveled to Dubai. So before I went, I inboxed on
talked to her. Yeah.
I was like, how is Dubai? Tell me about it. I'm traveling. He's like, I can't tell you anything about Dubai. Just reach. But if you're coming, make sure you hide your passport. Because in Dubai, if anyone takes your passport away from you, they've taken your independence away from you. Someone can control you because you have no passport. How will you go back home? So before I left, I had that in, and as I knew that. So I bought a legging, taken it to the tailor, and put a pocket inside the legging.
Inside where? Like
you know where the stomach, the legging goes in the stomach?
Alrighty. Tewali ajijao one.
And then when I took out Bangamba passport in Sultan, this is Muhammad. I'm not getting out my passport for my leggings. So a guy asked me, where is your passport? I'm like, Sultan Yajituti. He's the guy I was supposed to meet, isn't it? He's like, I had guys like that. He called the guy, he didn't pick. He was angry, put me in the car, drove me. Didn't tell me where he's taking me. Took me up to a place. He's like, this is our office? Most people are going to Dubai and they've been taken illegally. They know of a place. It has like an aquarium and So I sat there. At first I thought I had made it. Life was good.
And now reality is hitting in.
When I got there, I found people suffering because when you get there, they just put you behind. When they put you behind, there are other people there.
Behind where?
Like an office, but behind the office there's like a room.
Like that's where they sleep.
Yes, and they're like beds. They're like deckers.
Boarding school.
Exactly, but you sleep like 3 or 2 on a
in
decker,
one bed.
In one bed, yeah. So you decker 2 people. And the worst was when it
This
goes,
is you coming from, you can have whatever you want.
I can drive, I can work.
Into a deca
You're
with a person that you
respected,
don't even
you
know.
don't know. And this was someone from like Ethiopia, someone from Kenya, someone from Uganda. So they just touched you there. So immediately I reached, then they called someone, they're like, hey, we've got someone. Then and like a short time, didn't even take a long time there, someone came and they picked me up in a nice car, by the way. I didn't know the types of car, but I looked like a Range Rover or Land Cruiser then. So they put on the black.
Like omugagaze, eri ebadde just comma, full stop.
I know, but no, now we know when you join these people, they'll tell you their lives.
Oh, yeah.
So
what were they telling you?
Of course, they were crying, some they
I want to go.
All of them wanted to go home, but they didn't have passports.
Oh, wow.
So they were just waiting. If they transfer them, at least they can make more money and find a way. So I even most of them were like burned, their hands, they had like bruises. And I was asking them what's going on. They told me a lot of work. They use plain hands to touch like bleach. Things like that. So I was like, okay, I think I'll find a way. I don't know. Someone comes, picks me up in the evening. So we drive very far. It gets to dark. I never saw the place. I never knew where I was taken. But we drove for over like four hours or more. I don't know. We drove for long. So we get to somewhere, a mansion, a big house. That was not my new home. Natuka and Naturida, they had the best, these mansions you admire in movies.
That you see and you're like, oh wow, like exactly. Everything looks like it's made of gold.
Gold. Even they had marble on the floor.
Oh wow.
It was so beautiful. I entered the house. But what surprised me a lot was, with all the gold and the beauty, these people are not happy. Everyone there looked like was blaming someone for who they were. Even like when they were coming to help me, they're like, I shouldn't have done that. It's because of so and so. Like everyone was very angry.
Was bickering again with each other. Yeah.
Yes, and the house looked nice. The people looked cute,
but they were not happy.
They were not happy. I think that in a way taught me, even if we're living a poor life,
in our smaller homes, in our situations, we were happy.
And you have this peace in your heart that I'm going to be happy anytime soon. This, I didn't see any chance. So I was like, I have to create my own happiness. This is Julie. So when I go there, I was given a room to sleep in, beautiful big room. With, of course, as they try to make the room so miserable. I think they try to make it comfortable, they don't know they're making it miserable. They just throw a bed, like a small mattress. I had a mattress there, and then a big TV to remind me how sad I should be.
Yeah.
So because the TV that programs there, first I don't know the language. It's in Arabic. So and sometimes they would ask you not to have a chance to change the station because what they're playing down should play in all rooms.
Oh.
Sometimes kids are watching and you have to watch cartoons. So the TV was not, you didn't use it. You never switched it on anyway. I never even switched it on. So I got a room and I was told I was going to be giving personal care to a child who was decided.
But you want to be a dentist.
Exactly. There was nothing like that. They told me where you've come. They didn't tell me you're going to be giving personal care. They just said you're going to be a maid. They said helper. There's a name they use in the language. But these people looked very, I don't know, they looked at me like I was an enemy immediately, even before they knew who I was.
Before they even met you or even got to know your name.
Exactly. When I was walking in the corridor, because there was a Filipino girl working there already. When I was in the corridor, they kept on removing gold things like
oh wow. As if you're a thief.
No. So in my life, I never felt different, by the way.
Yeah, you were being stigmatized for your skin color.
Skin color first, how everything was looking. So in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe
I don't even want your gold. Leave me alone.
I don't want anything. Like, you guys just want what is made for me. But then you look like a criminal the moment people look at you. Even they keep asking. Like, there is a times I was talking to someone and they asked in like broken English, how did this black thing learn English before I learned English? In my face, I was like,
oh wow.
Wow. This is already even a crime. So I was given a place up to work with a child who was disabled. I really took up that place. I even wanted to do more. So the child had a nurse who used to come in and change her, do the catheter, give medication and all that. So I read about the medication. Remember, I was already professional from here.
You already.
So I started doing everything myself, do the changing, they find it when the nurse comes, find everything changed, everything done. Then the lady, the mom was like, why do we need a nurse? because this girl is
But
doing,
were they giving you more money, or they
That's
were
what
just
she
being
was-
rude?
very rude, even worse now, because I used to spend most of the time in this child's room, and most people didn't want that.
Why?
This child was being mistreated, Parvin. This was a child of one of like the boys. You know how they do? The culture was when the boy marries, brings the wife home. So they have a big family whereby every son I think has a wife in there. And you know how some people like if like your father favors you, you know others are going to hate you.
Yeah.
And this guy had a child, and he had another wife, not a mother of the child. The mother of the child walked away and left the child with the father. And he had another wife who
Oh,
didn't
God.
care
About the child at
child.
all.
Exactly. And he didn't really care. So when I went there was a difference. The father was happy. And every time I went there, he'd give me a tip.
Now they're going to say you're sleeping with him.
That was it.
You're kidding.
Yes.
But then Salawat.
That
What?
was it. Yeah. And then they say, because I used to communicate with the child. When I came, the child didn't talk. Didn't talk.
Wait.
When they come, the baby is still.
They accused you of sleeping with an Arab man.
Exactly. They said I used to sleep with him. They said I was stealing. I stole the child's earrings, and later they found them on a pillow. I attached them on a pillow. One time they accused me of eating the baby's food, and they said they had cameras. The cameras had seen me eat the child's
Ne
food.
bakusalako ebigambo nga balina sure kyokka nga bakuwaayiriza.
Omukazi yagamba yali
So what was
sure.
their point? What was
They
their
just wanted you
motive?
to hate yourself. So like even when you're walking, like someone even commented I was walking. Imagine that hijab. Let's give us hijab. And then the lady said, "Why do you look so strong?"
I'm sorry.
My head, I was like, "Is it
What do you
What do
mean?
you mean? I'm even in the hijab.
How am I supposed to look? How do strong people look?
Yeah, I'm scared of this that you can even carry a big.
I'm sorry. Who is she? Was she a wife to one of the
What-
sons or the wife of the
Wife,
man?
one of, you know, I
Of
even
the head
got
of the
struck.
house, because
When
there were
people are
many.
so bad. No. When
You
you're
don't
good,
care
I
about
try,
them.
yeah, I try to give chance to know you. When you're so bad, I close and pretend you're not there so that you're living your own world. I'm living
You
my
ignore
own
the
world.
person.
Yeah, so I stay in my. I don't want to distract that area. So when they
So
removed
katinga
me-
bwe bakuvuma ebyo byonna, what can you do about it?
Oh no! I'm used to those things. I grew up in a ghetto. You're used to being abused,
True.
So now the only thing that was annoying me is they're abusing me things of I've been proud of.
Yeah.
I've been proud of looking strong.
No, but
I've been proud of my color.
yeah.
I've been proud of those things, and I'm losing.
You're attacking me. You're using my
Things.
strengths against
Yeah,
me.
I'm being proud of speaking English. I'm from Mary Hill, hello.
Excuse me.
I know. I love speaking my English. So now I'm even scared to talk. Because when you talk, like, there's a word they used to use in their language to mean
They
that
harass you so much
that you
that
feel
you
you're
give up
nothing.
on the world.
When I found the Filipino girl was walking like this. In my head, I was like,
Raise your head
what,
high.
hey, why would you do that? So I used to walk in the corridors. After a month, Parvin, my head was going down.
You're about to
I was
bend.
about to bend. I was like, no, this is not me.
Yeah, they shouldn't see me. They shouldn't recognize me. They shouldn't
Even
talk
hate
to
yourself.
me. Oh God.
So I, in a way, when I would help the baby, and the good thing was, the baby was like giving response. I found this child whereby they couldn't even smile or say something. Now they could even say, Julie.
Ebambe.
That's all he could say. Julie. Or even I used to teach him, I used to sing to him, to her, these songs, our, kindergarten songs. Twaja to live, blah, 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 blah. And then she would love it and cry and clap
Be
and
happy,
be
Bambi.
happy. So only that I'll be like, these guys, I don't care. So I'll be in that girl's
And then you
room
would
or-
imagine, since you're being good to their child, they should be good to you as well.
Exactly. And they say they had cameras. So I'm thinking I should get more money. I'm trying my best, really. No.
Julie, sokoline. Passport eriwo ekyaliwo wali.
One no.
Okay.
One no.
Tojijjaawo.
Wow. You're getting stuck in a country and you know that people hate you already. So I had to find out plan B. How do I escape
How do I escape from the mansion?
from the mansion and go back to my kafunda?
Thank you so much for being on my YouTube channel, which is Parvin Senkubuge K. A simple reminder to subscribe. Click on the bell as well so that you get a notification. Musawo Julie is going to be coming back to let you know on her escape. Yeah, the prison break from the mansion in Dubai. Otherwise, I love you guys so much. Until next time, bye-bye.